After the old Pharaoh death, fear spread across Egypt. Because people believed their king didn't just rule the land, he protected the balance of the entire world. Without a pharaoh, Egyptians thought floods could fail, crops could die, and order could collapse. Ancient Egyptians believed that the flooding of the Nile, the growth of crops, and even the balance of the weather were controlled by the pharaoh's divine power. When the Nile flooded at the right time, people believed the pharaoh had pleased the gods. But when the waters failed to rise, it was seen as a sign that the gods were angry with their ruler. According to their belief, the pharaoh's main duty was not war or politics, but maintaining the balance of the universe. The next ruler was only a prince, still human, still mortal. Before coronation, priests purified him with sacred water, believing only a pure body could hold divine power. Holy oils were applied to awaken divine energy within the ruler. Each royal garment carried meaning, protection, authority, and a connection between the ruler and the gods. As he walked toward the temple, Egyptians believed this was the last moment he lived as an ordinary man. Outside, thousands gathered, waiting not just for a king, but for the birth of a divine ruler. The double crown united Upper and Lower Egypt under one divine ruler. At this moment, the man disappeared, and a pharaoh was born. As the crown touched his head, the temple became completely silent. Egyptians believed a sacred transformation had begun. The high priests bowed down, accepting him as the chosen ruler, blessed by the gods. A new royal name was announced because Egyptians believed a pharaoh's name carried divine power. Trumpets echoed across the land, spreading the news that Egypt had a new pharaoh. The people celebrated, believing their protector and guardian had returned. Priests offered gifts to the gods, asking for peace, prosperity, and protection for Egypt. The pharaoh received the crook and flail, symbols showing he would guide and protect his people.
Receive this, bearer of the ancient symbols.
I accept this sacred charge.
Step by step, he approached the throne of Egypt, the moment his rule officially began. And then, the temple doors opened to reveal Egypt's new ruler. High priests walked first, carrying symbols believed to connect humans with the gods.
Ancient flames heat Ra. Let the veil part and shadows awaken.
The crown was not just power, it represented divine responsibility. Priests prepared sacred Nile water, believed to carry the blessing of life itself. The people celebrating, welcoming their new king. Egypt had a new ruler, chosen by gods and destiny. He received the sacred staff, symbol of absolute authority. The crook and flail represented leadership and responsibility over the people. A falcon flew above, seen as Horus himself watching. The final step remained, claiming the throne. Every step echoed through history. The throne symbolized eternal rule. He paused, understanding the weight of destiny. And then, he took his place. The crown now carried the fate of an empire. Across Egypt, celebrations began. For the first time, he looked upon Egypt as its ruler. And this is how a man became pharaoh, chosen by ritual, faith, and destiny.